Not too long ago, we had a look at all the character crossovers between Disney Channel shows, establishing what I like to call the Disney Channel universe. If you haven't yet seen that, you may want to have a look first before we go any further. And as with any such crossover, we come across aspects which don't quite add up. Mainly, how can there be multiple characters in the same universe who look pretty much identical? In order to make sense of all this, I've come up with an explanation we're going to call the Disney Channel theory. Starting at the very top of our timeline with That's So Raven, we're first going to focus on two characters, Amber and Larry. At first glance, they may look quite familiar, but maybe not from this show. That's because they're practically identical to London Tipton from The Sweet Life and Justin Russo from Wizards of Waverly Place, respectively. We're now going to jump over to Hannah Montana to look at the character of Michaela and also Teddy Duncan from Good Luck Charlie. Now, I don't know about you, but they look very similar to Alex Russo and Juliet Van Hosen from Wizards. We're going to focus on these four characters for the moment, but there are many more examples I could have chosen. Keep all that in mind as we look at this season 4 episode of Wizards of Waverly Place entitled My Two Harpers. In the episode, Alex Russo successfully clones Harper, establishing that cloning is entirely possible in the Disney Channel universe. It is therefore entirely possible for there to be two or more versions of the same person at the same time. So let's take a look at the four characters I mentioned earlier. I'm suggesting Amber is a clone of London, Larry is a clone of Justin, Michaela is a clone of Alex, and Teddy is a clone of Juliet. Needless to mention, all those characters have interactions with magic. Alex and Justin are obviously wizards, Juliet was Justin's girlfriend for a significant time, and London met both Alex and Justin on Wizards on Deck with Hannah Montana. There's plenty of time for said cloning to take place, if off screen. Yet surely those characters would remember they were clones in the first place. You'd think so, but not necessarily. Let me introduce you to a little wizard spell called Cerebellum Erasus, used to erase memories. Problem solved. But what's about the fact that Amber appears in That's So Raven in 2003, yet London doesn't meet the wizards until 2009? Don't worry, there's an explanation. Another season 4 episode of Wizards Rock Around the Clock sees the Russos travelling back to the 1950s, hence establishing time travel in the universe. What I'm suggesting is that in 2009, Alex clones London into Amber, who she then sends back to some point prior to 2003, whilst in the process erasing her memories. Okay, it's a bit of a stretch, but it makes sense, right? In the case of Larry, however, he's significantly younger than when we first meet Justin. His cloning into Larry must therefore have taken place by Alex at a much earlier date. Alex has also cloned herself at least once more into Gwen, who appears in The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. We can also extend the aforementioned process to any characters who bear an uncanny resemblance to each other within the Disney Channel universe. The most explicit on-screen reference to this is within the most pivotal episode of the entire Disney Channel universe, Jesse's Karate Catastrophe, in which Mr. Mosby meets Jesse. Mr. Mosby then goes on to mention on the phone to Cody that she looks just like Bailey. Well, we now know that Bailey was obviously cloned into Jesse during Wizards on Deck with Hannah Montana. Watch out, Alex, Mosby is on to you. I'm curious, does my Disney Channel theory offer a reasonable explanation for all the similar characters in the universe, or do you have your own theory on how this all comes about? Join in the discussion down below, and join me for further Disney theories on this channel very soon. I am Joseph Worthington, this is Coelho's Fur Coat. Be sure to subscribe for more Disney videos and don't stay too long.